Hi friend, I am Dr. Aris Varbude from Mahatma Phule Art, Commerce and Sitaramji Chaudhary Science Mahavidyalaya Varud, District Amravati, and affiliated. This college is affiliated from SGBAU Amravati University Amravati. Here I am deliver the lecture on homomorphism of module, and this lecture for BSc final year students and unit number 5 same 6. This is the definition of homomorphism. We take here two modules M and N are two modules R modules. A mapping T such that M2H is called R homomorphism if and only if two conditions are given. Tm1 plus Tm2 is equal to Tm1 plus Tm2, and second condition is Trm1 is equal to Rtm1. For all M1 and M2 are the elements of M and R is the element of R. This definition is totally dependent on linear transformation, and this is the supporting remark. Let R be a field, then an R module homomorphism becomes a linear transformation over vector space. Means here R is the element of ring, and in field R means alpha is the element of field. This is the theorem. T is an homomorphism of an R module M and R module M to n R module H. Then this is again mapping. This is the properties for R homomorphism. T0 is equal to 0, T minus M is equal to minus Tm for all M is the element of M. And third is the Tm1 minus Tm2 is equal to Tm1 minus Tm2 for all M1 and M2 are the elements of M. Here proof. We take here mapping. This is the mapping, and first condition and second condition by definition, and M1 and M2 are the elements of M and R is the element of R. First condition. We take second condition in definition. R is the element of ring. R is equal to 0. We take here T0 M1 is equal to 0 T M1, and this is again left T0 is equal to 0. First condition is completed. And second condition, Tm plus T minus M is equal to T M plus minus Tm. Again definition apply here. T M minus M means 0. T0 is equal to 0. Therefore Tm plus T minus M is equal to 0, and this condition shows first part means Tm is the inverse of additive inverse of T minus M, or T minus M is the additive inverse of Tm. We get this result. Third condition, Tm1 minus Tm2 is equal to Tm1 plus minus Tm1 is equal to Tm1 plus T minus Tm2 is equal to Tm1 plus minus Tm2, and this is the result. Means Tm1 minus M2 is equal to Tm minus Tm2. Theorem is over. This concept is very important and playing a main role for linear homomorphism or homomorphism of module. Kernel, here again we take a mapping. M is the domain, H is the codomain. B a homomorphism, the set of all those elements of M such that Tm is equal to 0, means images are any element of domain equal to 0. 0 is the element of codomain, where 0 is the identity element of H, is called kernel of isomorphism, and it is denoted by kernel T or KT. And this is the algebraic definition. Kernel T is equal to KT is equal to X. X belongs to M and Tx is equal to 0. Parallel definition, range of homomorphism. Here again we take here mapping. M is the domain, H is the codomain, B a homomorphism. The set of all those elements of H which are the T image of the elements of M is called range of homomorphism T and denoted by RT. This is the algebraic definition of RT. RT is equal to Tx such that X is the element of M. RT Tx are the images. Example, T is the mapping, same mapping, and conditions prove that the three conditions. KT is the submodule of M means domain, RT is the submodule of H means codomain, and third condition is T is 1 1, KT is equal to 0. Here solution. This is example, this is the solution. This is the mapping M to H. M is the domain, H is the codomain, and KT is kernel of this mapping. First condition, from above theorem. Then T0 is equal to 0. 0 belongs to kernel T, means kernel T is non-zero, and this is the subset of M, not a submodule. We take here two elements, M1, M2 belongs to KT and R belongs to R. Then TM1 is equal to 0 and TM2 is equal to 0. Also, M1, M2 belongs to M and KT is the submodule of M. Therefore, M1 minus M2 belongs to M. Tm1 minus M2 is equal to Tm minus Tm2. Substitute the value, 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. And this condition shows M1 minus M2 belongs to kernel T. This is for a subgroup. And this is the second condition. TRM1 is equal to RTM1 is equal to R0 is equal to 0, means this condition again shows RM1 belongs to KT. We have here two conditions. This is the first, and second shows kernel T is a submodule of M. For second condition, let A and B are two elements of RT. A is equal to Tm1, B is equal to Tm2. For some M1, M2 are the elements of M. By definition, 0 belongs to RT means 0. RT is again non-empty. T0 is equal to 0. 0 is the element of RT. This now A minus B is equal to Tm1 minus Tm2. This is the value of A and B. T is common. By definition, M1 minus M2 belongs to RT. Since M1 minus M2 belongs to M, and T operate on M1 minus M2. Also, any element R belongs to R, so RA is equal to RTA. Again T apply, TRM1 is equal to, this is the element. This is the second equation, this is the first test. Both equations shows, equation 1 and 2 shows RT is the submodule of H. Third, let T such that M to N be 1 1. We take here the mapping is 1 1. For any M is the element of KT, we have TM1 is equal to 0 is equal to T0 by condition. T is a homomorphism. Since T is 1 1, T is 1 1 means images are same. We shows elements are same. KT is in KT. This implies KT is equal to 0. Conversely, KT is equal to 0. Consider two elements M1 M2 are the elements of KT with Tm1 is equal to Tm2. Then Tm1 minus M2 expand Tm1 minus Tm2, substitute the value, we get 0, and this condition shows M1 minus M2 elements of KT and KT is 0 given. So M1 minus M2 is equal to 0, we get M1 minus M2, and this is the last condition. This shows T is 1 1. Next theorem, let A be a submodule of an R module M and T be a mapping from M to M upon A, means canonical mapping. M is the element of this M and A plus M is the element of T operate, we get this relation Tm is equal to A plus M for all M is the element of, then so that T is then T is an R homomorphism from M to M upon A and kernel T is equal to A. This is the proof. Let A be a submodule of an R module M. Then quotient module, this is the definition of quotient module, means collection of all quotients, is an R module with 0 element A. A is the 0 element of quotient module. M1, M2 are the elements of M and R is the element of R. The addition and scalar multiplication of quotients are given. Addition means both two quotients, first quotient, second quotient, their addition. This is the scalar multiplication of quotients, we get this. Now the mapping, this is the canonical mapping defined by same. This is already given. M is the element of M. Let we take two elements in M. R belongs to R. This implies M1 plus M2 belongs to R. R M1 is equal to M. Since M is the module, then T M1 plus M2 is equal to A plus M1 plus M2. This condition is given. Again A M1 plus A M2 means T M1 plus T M2. So T M1 plus M2 is equal to this. This is for scalar multiplication. T R M1 is equal to A plus R M1 is equal to R A plus M1 R T M1. Again this condition is completed. So T such that M to M upon A is an homomorphism. Now we show kernel T is equal to A. We take any element, M is the element of kernel T. Kernel T means Tm is equal to 0 and A is the 0 element of quotient module. So A plus M is equal to A. This condition shows M is the element of A. Therefore kernel T, this kernel T is equal to A. Theorem is over. And here isomorphism, the condition for isomorphism mapping is 1 1 and on 2, both two conditions are equal to isomorphism. And this is the isomorphic, means the any mapping is isomorphism. This condition for isomorphic T such that M to H and M is isomorphic to H. So this first part is over. Thank you.